Babs and Besties! Let's take a quick trip to Claire's to see if there are any fun finds for the Dollhouse.
It's not about us, you know it's not about us, you know it's not about us, you know it's not about us.
$60 later, we found a few things. Mainly lots of earrings that we can use as drinks and candy in the Dollhouse. Except for these. I bought these to be used as earrings for the dolls. And of course, headbands. I love turning headbands and scrunchies into doll clothes. Let's check out the earrings first, because no alterations are needed. When I went into the store, they had a deal going with hair accessories and jewelry. It was buy 3, get 3 free. But the 3 least expensive items will be free and you'll be paying for the 3 most expensive items. This was $14.99 and one of the most expensive things I bought. We get 9 pairs of earrings, including 3 sets of hoops. These hoops have straight posts. I like to use them on dolls that don't come with factory pierced ears. Just use a push pin or a needle to make a hole. Then take the earring and place it into the doll's ear for some shiny doll jewelry. I want the earrings to face forward a little more, so we are going to have to make some adjustments. I use a tool to bend the post slightly, making an angle so we can see all of those lovely details. Here are some diamond-looking studs. They look pretty good from the side, but from the front, they kind of look like tubes. I don't know. Not really loving it from this angle. And when I tried to bend it, I broke it. So I might just use these for decoration, or maybe we can make a little hole in a purse, add the earring, trim it in the back, or bend it down to add a little detail to a purse. Same thing for these silver posts. So for me, I'm probably just going to be adding the hoops to my doll jewelry collection. So I take that back. Some adjustments were required. For $8.99 each before the sale price, we have some miniature Boba Tea. The little glasses that they're in look a lot like the little glasses you get at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store for the nail art. You know, they're usually filled with glitter. These. Well, there is a little size difference. Let's remove the hardware. And now we have little drinks for the Dollhouse. We also found these, which are clear, with little strawberries in them, adding a little more variety. I can totally see us using these in our coffee shop / cafe because it's the only food place in town. We also found these little root beer floats. These are pretty cool. They're a different shape, got a little swirl going on, and it looks like a little bit of glitter. The same glass is used for these little milkshakes. They have a colorful pink straw. You can see all kinds of little sprinkles inside the glass. And here's the last one we found. Looks like a little sundae in a glass with a cherry on top. Each set was $8.99 and it was buy 3, get 3 free, so it's kind of like getting half off on all of them, making each set about $4.50 or $2.25 for each piece. I wonder if we can DIY something and save a buck or two. I have lots of these little glass jars, and I was thinking we could use paper clips for the straws, glue sticks for ice, seed beads for bobas, and a little Mod Podge to hold it all together. If we're going to put the Mod Podge in those little glasses there, it's going to take a while for it to dry. So the more stuff we can put in it, probably the better, so we'll have less glue. Cut the glue stick into little discs, then cut them in half to make ice. Unfold a coated paper clip, cut a piece, remove the wire to use as a straw. Let's cut the ice into smaller pieces. We're experimenting here and trying out new things. Mix a touch of acrylic glue and Mod Podge. Use it to paint the inside of the glass. String the beads together like you're making a little necklace. This will help the beads to face the direction that we want. So we end up seeing little black spots against the glass instead of circles. Place the beads in the glass, add more of the glue mixture, then fill it with the ice, add clear paint on top and the straw, then allow them to dry. While waiting, let's take a look at some other stuff, like these waffle earrings. I cut off the loop, and it's waffles for breakfast. These little gummy bear earrings can be candy for the dolls, or put one on a jump ring with a miniature key to use as a keychain for the doll who loves gummy bears. I picked up these earrings with a suggested retail price of $7.99. I thought we could use them to make a top. Remove it from the earring, add jump rings and chains, attach the earring post to the end of the chain, then bend it to make a little hook. Let's find where we want to connect the two together to make a little top. Adjust the chains as needed to fit the doll. I have a hook behind the neck and across the back to make a fun, colorful, sparkly top. I got this scrunchie for $4.99 and 3 headbands for $7.99. Let's take one of the headbands, cut across the top so it can lay flat. Let's flip it inside out, and I lay it so the seam is on one side. This will be the back of our garment, and this is the front. Let's cut a little J shape out of the top on the folded edge. Cut another one on the other side, but this one will be a lot deeper. Something like this, giving us 2 straps and an open back. Trim the bottom to the desired length plus a seam allowance. I took out the stitches at the bottom about 3 inches up. Using a matching thread, I sew back over the factory line just to reinforce it using a back stitch. Then fold over and hem all the raw edges. I'm using a back stitch to sew around the neckline and straps and the bottom of the dress. Place it on a doll and sew the straps in the back. Then flip it inside out to turn a headband into a maxi dress for a doll. It's a simple little dress, perfect for lounging around the dollhouse or taking a quick trip to the mini mart. The slit in the back makes it a little easier to position the doll's legs so they don't trip on those shiny popsicle stick floors. Take care not to cut the neckline too wide. You do need a seam allowance, and try to make those straps even. I am off a little. Let's see if our little drinks are dry. After several hours, the top is dry. Not so sure about what's in the glass. That might take a few days. It was fun to give it a try, but I'm not sure if we accomplished our goal or not. But something tells me the dolls won't complain. Thank you for joining us while we checked out some fun finds from Claire's. That top and the maxi dress are definitely my favorites. I'm gonna keep practicing on DIYing the little drinks, and I've already started sewing another dress using the scrunchie. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog and Bella of MyFroggyStuff. And we will see you next time.